It's called a silent crisis. Adults living in our community right now who can't read. They can't understand a bus schedule or comprehend information on a medicine bottle.
And here in mid-Michigan, there is a woman who is working to change that trend, helping to open new doors for those who are struggling later in life.
Sound it out, break it down.
Multiply.
A year ago, something this simple would have almost been impossible for Philip Lydell.
Some people are afraid of twins.
But at 53 years old, he's just now starting to get the hang of learning how to read and comprehend.
Okay, just plain old.
Separate.
Okay, thank you.
Growing up, he didn't fully grasp learning how to read. It was a secret he carried for decades.
It was embarrassing. It's like hiding, like hiding from someone.
How did he make it through all this time? Lydell says he would mostly pretend, only recognizing just a few words.
Go to a restaurant or you try to read something in the menu, and you just pick what you know. Like, I know burger, so I just pick burger, even though I might want chicken, but I didn't know how to read.
Similarity.
But things changed for the father after enrolling in the New Beginnings literacy class at the Kofi Center in Flint.
After I learned something, I want to be here. I want to learn to read. I want to do more.
This is our community, and if we don't invest in our community, and I worry about the outcome for all of us.
Retired Flint school teacher Melinda Anderson runs the free program that she developed through the Flint and Genesee Literacy Network. The goal to improve literacy in the community, especially on the north end where the center is located. There's a huge emphasis on helping those struggling later in life.
The adult learner is very private, very skilled at masking that they can't read, and especially with the men, they're not going to let you know.
Once enrolled, volunteers do an assessment. Lesson plans are developed. It's an open-ended curriculum with no end date. All of the work is done one-on-one in a setting decorated by Anderson with all of the materials once used in her classrooms.
We have had adults that could not even do beginning sounds. People are in their 50s and 60s. People don't want other folks to know.
The adult learning problem really can be considered a crisis because people really are struggling to find out how they turn on that switch to say that I can do it.
Danielle Brown is the program director for the Flint and Genesee Literacy Network. According to the numbers, there are more than 36 million adults in the U.S. who cannot read, write, or do basic math above a third grade level. When you take a closer look at the numbers, 8% of Michigan residents lack those basic skills. Of Genesee County's population, that number goes to 10%. And Brown says we may encounter many of those adults on a daily basis and not even know it.
There's this middle group in our community that sometimes is easy to blend in, but these folks are parents and these folks are wage earners for their families, and they want to do more. They need more time. We need more employers to have some more considerations for those kinds of supports to really advance the workforce that we have here in this community.
And that's where people like Anderson and her volunteers play a critical role. She's helped to develop adult literacy programs at centers throughout the city and has seen the difference it has made firsthand.
All of a sudden, we've given our learners a sense of confidence and a sense of moving forward and improving their lives.
That sense of confidence and pride is something Mr. Lydell has found in his 12 months in the program.
Pennsylvania had twin girls with the help of... I could read things out the Bible I couldn't read at first. I pick my book now and I could get through most of it.
His sense of hope has been renewed, and being able to read has unlocked a whole new world for him, where his options are limitless, even later in life.
I have been around a lot of social workers in my lifetime, with me not reading, and I see they here to help. Some of them here to really help people, and that's my goal.
And Mr. Lydell is working on his GED, and we certainly wish him the best. Last year, there were between 30 to 60 students enrolled in the New Beginnings literacy program. As we mentioned in the story, there are adult literacy programs throughout the city of Flint. If you would like more information on a program in your neighborhood or to learn how to be a volunteer or to donate, we've got that information up on abc12.com.